Okay, so we're joined with Fleet Manager Josh Wright ahead of our trip to Barnet tomorrow. Josh, first of all, how have you settled into your new role as the first team manager at the club?
Yeah, look, it's been a busy couple of days, busy 48 hours. Listen, it's football, but it's a different side for me. I obviously tasted a little bit earlier in the season, but that was a quick couple of days, quick turnaround. But I'm someone in life that, given an opportunity, I love a challenge, but I'll attack it with everything I've got, And did I see this coming? No, especially not this week. And it's a situation that I've had to pick up the pieces, pick things up very quickly, and as I say, attack it very hard. And that's exactly what I've done. We've got massive, I can't stress that anymore, not just matches, but cup finals coming up, starting tomorrow against Barnet. And I'm really excited. I accepted the challenge openly in terms of, I believe, and that's the biggest thing. I really do believe, and that's the main thing that I've stressed to the boys, the group down there, that they have to believe and they have to come with me, and they do. And that's the biggest thing for me in terms of moving forward, because if you don't, then it's pointless all round. So whilst that belief's there, that makes me feel good, that makes them feel good, and I'm just looking forward to it. It has been busy. There's been a lot to do, obviously, because you're going into a new role and you're not just looking for this game, you're looking for the future of the football club. And there's a lot of bits and bobs that you have to do behind the scenes that you don't realise as a player that you do as a manager, and a lot goes on. But I'm ready for it, I'm excited for it, and I honestly can't wait to get started.
And you do have an advantage over many other managers who join due to the fact that you've known the squad, having played with them for a number of seasons. How has that transition been for yourself personally, from being their teammate to now being their manager?
Yeah, well, look, you need to have the balance, because obviously I've been their teammate and I've been a central figure in the changing room with wearing the armband, being the captain, and I've got relationships with all the boys. And in the long run, and the bottom line is, those relationships will always be there, but I now need to make some big decisions in terms of teams I pick, players I pick, squads, training, and we need to adapt. That's not just me, that's them as well, and they know that. But I've been in the game a long time, and this has happened, give or take, once or twice in my career with other people, and that respect's there. And that's one thing I said. I'm not going to say too much in terms of my first meeting and how I've gone about things over the last couple of days, but one of the big words I use is respect, and the respect has to be from me to the group, as well as my staff to the group, but also the group to us, and that's what's there in abundance, and that's a big thing for me. And I've seen a reaction already in people's body language and people's actions around the place, and I know them. To answer your question, I know that group down there. I know what they like. I know what gets the best out of them. I know what they want to do, and I know what they react to, as I just mentioned. So that is an advantage in that sense, but it's down to me to get the best out of this group now, and to try and lift the group that have struggled so far this season, that I've been part of, no two ways about it, and it is us as a group. Whoever's in charge is in charge, but at the end of the day, it's that group that go over the white line on a Saturday or a Tuesday, whatever it might be, and it's down to them. But I can give them what I can throughout the week, match days, in the changing room, during the game, and I can do stuff within, but ultimately it's us as a whole. And knowing them obviously helps a little bit, but it's a fresh start for them, like it's a fresh start for me, and I'm hoping they're all excited because they seem like they are.
And you mentioned earlier, against Aldershot back in September, you had a small taste to leading the team from the dugout. How can you use that experience to head into this spell? Yeah,
look, that was a Monday, Tuesday, and it was quick. It was quite... it was a fast 48 hours, if you like, in terms of where this one has been a lot more going on, but I think we see a reaction that night, and the boys gave me absolutely everything. And when I say everything, they left everything out there on the pitch, and that's what this group needs to do for me now, and I believe they will. And that night taught me, even just in one game, a lot in terms of being true to yourself, which is exactly what I'm going to be now of the manager of this football club. Be honest, give everything that I can, stick to what I want to do, stick to my philosophy, stick to what I've known. And the big thing for me is take little bits out of all the managers that I've worked under, all the good bits, but also learn from the bad stuff, and use on this group and this place what I like as a person, what I like as a manager, in terms of when I was a player to a manager, how a manager treated me, is how I want to treat these boys now with the utmost respect, and all the good stuff that I've ever learned over the years is now what I'm going to give. So yeah, I did learn a lot on that night about decisions and changes in game and how to approach things, and I'll only get better and better. But I believe that I'm a confident man, but I believe that I'm ready for this. I've been in the game a long, long time, and I've worked under a lot of managers, a lot of good managers and some bad managers. But you have to bring all that together, gel it all together, and use my experience to now guide this group and, as I say, get them working and getting the best out of them.
And how valuable will David Kerslake be for you making that step from captain to manager in the coming weeks?
He's massive. He's absolutely massive, and I can't stress that enough. It happened to be that he joined Ebbsfleet United earlier in the season with Harry, and I knew Kers, and it just happened to be that I was at this football club that materialised. I've worked with Kers before. I know Kers. He's a very, very hard-working, and the word I'm going to use is honest man, and I could trust him without a shadow of a doubt with anything in general in life, not just football, with absolute everything. And to have someone like that by my side, someone with experience on their side, someone who's worked at some top football clubs under some top managers, and he's pretty much done everything in the game. And he will be there with me, he'll be there right beside me, he will guide me, he'll advise me. And likewise, me with him. I'm younger, I'm fresher, I'll have different ideas, he'll have different ideas, and we'll rub off on each other. But if there was someone that I was going to handpick, cherry pick, to be my assistant, whether it was 10 years ago or 10 years from now, would have been David Kerslake. So it couldn't have worked out better for me to have him by my side.
And it's obviously been a tough period for the players, but the fans, of course, feel it too. You've always had a great relationship with them in the past. How important do you feel that their support will be, not just tomorrow, but in the near future as well?
Listen, we're going to need the fans of this football club as of now, like they always have been, right the way to the end. It's been tough. There's no two ways about that, and I know how they feel, and rightly so they should feel, because it hasn't been good enough. The simple facts, it hasn't been good enough, but from now on in, what they're going to get is a group of people that are going to leave everything out there, run hard, work hard. They're going to be fully playing with honesty. There's going to be, as I say, that respect. There's going to be everything that you want in a group of players, in a team, the fans are going to see. So we'll give them that, and the fans is exactly what we're going to need back from the fans, is all of those things in abundance. We're going to need their support. We're going to need them to stick with us. We're going to need them to pull us through, drag us through. And this is one big family. This is one big group. Yes, it's us here, but the fans are what I always describe as a bubble that surround us, surround the whole place. And without the fans, there's no football club. And I'm looking forward to seeing them. I'm looking forward to hearing them. And I want to give them something to cheer about. It's that time of year where it's family, it's Christmas, and we all like to be excited and enjoy it. And the word cheer, and that's exactly what I want to see from the fans. And I can't wait to see smiles back on their faces, which is what we're going to give them, and try to give them every single time we step out on the football pitch.
Well, thank you for talking to us, Josh, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.